Hello. How are you? Okay, here we go. Hold on one second. Let me flip around. Let's see. There we are. Hi. So everyone, hi. This is James Jetsoffen, and this is actually my first live bespoke office hours through Insta, and I'm so honored to be joined by the wonderful Vee Bell, founder of Cocoamade. And Vee, I'm just so happy that you're here, and I'm so happy that I figured this out. So this is great. And I had to figure out my light. I'm in a different place. Let's see. Can you, let me see if I can hear you. Can I hear you? Can you hear me? Okay, let's see. There we are. That I can hear. I can hear. I'm going to wave to everybody while you're doing that.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now perfectly. Awesome.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
awesome,
cool.
awesome. Okay, excellent. Okay, so...
You know, I have this Android, so you guys got to bear with me.
Hey, you know, technology, it is what it is. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm so glad that you're joining us for our chat. And I'm coming at you from the Workspace Cafe in San Francisco. Worked it out. I ended up being in San Francisco unexpectedly, but I needed to keep my date with Vee. And so Vee, let's talk about Team Coffee and what happened. How did we meet?
You know what? This is so funny. Like, I would never believe that this would happen in a million years, because with social media, to me, it's so separate. Well, I used to think of it that way. It's so separate, you know, it's not, I didn't really kind of intermingle the two. But we met in 2012, believe it or not.
I did the search on Twitter. I'm like, yes, I got July 2012. Yeah, exactly.
I was like, this is crazy.
I know.
And it just started with that Team Coffee hashtag. That's how it started. We all kind of just, you know, a few of us were like commenting back and forth on the Team Coffee hashtag. And I don't know, we ended up having like a little meetup. And then, yes, we had a little meetup in the city at Nespresso. And from there, I mean, you know, we just been homies ever since.
Yeah,
so.
No, I'm so grateful to be your friend. And I'm so grateful that we have proven that social media can bring people together, and they can meet through social and then do things in the real world, and then meet again on social.
Right. Full circle of life here.
Right. So I think the thing the reason I invited Vee, everyone, was because Vee has been an innovator on social media. She's done so many different things, from fashion to selling products for the home, for the bath, to being an inspiration. And I just thought, and for not only for others, but definitely for myself. And so when we get to see each other in person, it's an event, but irrespective of that, we are always in contact on social, and we're able to share things and encourage each other in our business journey, I guess, for almost seven freaking years, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah.
So I would say that for Vee, you know, Vee is an authentic representative of her brand. She is her brand, and she's worked with her family and her daughters, you know, solo, independently, you know, as a team, doing different things. And so the progression of brand Vee, but also brand Cocoamade, has been really wonderful to watch. And I think that at this point, I'll shut up and let Vee talk.
Well, you know what? It has been a journey, to say the very least. We started I started just like with blogging and all this stuff. Like, oh my goodness, when was this? Like, maybe I want to say 2009, maybe 2008, maybe even sooner. I'm thinking more like 2003. where I started blogging at first. That was my first, real venture into the whole social sphere. I just said, let me take a jab at this. And it's just changed. It's just changed so much from that. I went into Cocoamade. Well, Cocoamade was kind of like I kind of stumbled into that, actually. Like, I had some things at my day job in marketing, and we won't go into that, long story short. No longer doing that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so I had to decide, what did I want to do? And because of I do have some health issues. I'm very open about that. I kind of like embarked on this journey of self-care. Like, what can I do to better myself and my mind and all these other things? And I started making like these bath products and things like that. And so and my family was like, oh, let me get some of those. And I'm like, okay, they're mine, they're for me, but
Right.
I
Right.
get it.
Right. Right.
And, they were like, you should really do something with this. These are good. And so that's kind of how Cocoamade started. We
Sure.
got together, we started making the bath products and things of that nature. Okay. Move forward, like, a year and a half after that, I believe. It's very difficult to hand make products. That's something that I didn't kind of account for.
Sure.
It's very difficult.
I can't
It's
even
very
imagine.
demanding.
Yeah, that's
It's
just so
demanding.
intensive and amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just couldn't do it. I just physically just couldn't do it. But I still wanted to provide something that meant something to people, that really challenged them to show themselves that self-care that they needed. And I couldn't do it with the physical product anymore. So I'm like, duh, words,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
still can, you can still voice this to people
Absolutely.
and let them know the importance of self-care, mind, body, and soul, that whole thing. So that's kind of where the progression has gone. It's gone from, the physical product to the more, mental, your mind, like, come on, just to make sure that people are, I don't know, I've always really kind of found that if you could just motivate somebody, like, regardless of how you do, if you could just motivate somebody to do their best, to be their best selves, their true and authentic self, whatever it is that they feel that is, I mean, my goodness, it's just like, it's the best feeling in the world to me. It really, really is. Like, the feedback that we get from Cocoamade.
Well, the feedback that you're getting right now, I mean, my goodness.
Awesome.
So, I mean, you have a, like,
Hi,
you're,
everybody. I know I didn't even stop and say, hey.
yeah.
Hey.
So you're all the people that are, that are joining us, and, obviously you have sparked something. I think, I know it's kind of in the zeitgeist right now, but I think what you do and who you are, you spark joy for a lot of people. And I think that,
oh, come on, I'm shy.
well,
I'm shy.
but I know, but it's true. I mean, and I think that it's genuine, you're authentic, and I really think in the truest sense you are a true entrepreneur, because you pivoted and you listened to your situation, your health situation, and you made some tough choices, but you didn't stop creating, you kept going. A lot of people give up. I mean, I've wanted to give up. I've wanted to, just say, let's just go find a job and whatever, and, that's not to say I may not have a job, that I do later, but I probably will keep Bespoke forever and just keep that free form, that space to create and work with clients and work with people.
Right.
But I will let you continue talking about Cocoamade. I'm sorry, I just had to jump in and say you're awesome.
No. Honestly, like, that's exactly how I feel, though. Exactly, like, we're on the same wavelength, me and you, as far as that goes. But yeah, it's like, no matter what I do, no matter like where I'm at, like, Cocoamade is always going to be like what I do. Like, it doesn't even feel like work to me, like, I'll stay up all hours of the night to prepare content and do these things. Because it means a lot. Like, it just means a lot to have that connection with people. And I can't even tell you, like, some of the comments, like, I didn't really want to go through them because I'm really emotional. And I get a lot of comments from people that are just, oh my goodness, they just touch my heart. So it's just something that, you know, there's always going to be a Cocoamade. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just answer this. Do you mind if I answer this question really quick?
Not at all. Please.
Okay, so Gwen, am I saying that? Gwendolyn, maybe it's Gwendolyn. She wants to know, explain Cocoamade. So it's really, really simple. Basically, me and my family, we're always trying to think of like, what are we going to do now? You know, what can we do? What can we do as a family? And when we do this, we're always like, we either have a cup of cocoa, coffee, tea. We have something along those lines when we're having these little like family powwows. So we were trying to come up with a name, and we were like, Cocoamade, like, so we were like self-made. We're self-made, but because we drink, this is so simple, but because we drink a lot of cocoa and coffee and things like that, Cocoamade. So
sure.
That's who we are.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I love your brand story because it's a journey, it's a progression, it's an evolution, and I guess maybe the idea of a virtual cafe where people in your community can gather. Your community can gather. Whoops, I just lose my earphone.
That's okay.
Okay, cool. Where everyone can gather and virtually talk, and perhaps in the future meet in person, kind of like we did.
Right.
But maybe talk about your gift shop and the Cocoamade. The connection that they have to Cocoamade, or the gift shop has to Cocoamade?
Well, the funny thing, it's not funny, but the gift shop is more like an extension. It's kind of like an extension of what we do. And a majority of the items in the gift shop are like inspirational, motivational. They have little messages, and also a lot of things for like coffee lovers, because we are coffee lovers. But it's just more of an extension of what we do. So it's like, you come in, have a seat, virtual seat,
right.
Talk with us, and stop by the gift shop afterwards and check out a few things. But the main thing that we are about, we actually call it the 3Cs. Okay. And it's cause, community, and coffee.
Wonderful.
So it's really, our cause is to just motivate and inspire people to do and be their very best. That's just the main, like, our core belief. And community, that was the whole idea behind the virtual cafe. Like, what do you see when you go to a coffee or cafe? People just sitting, talking, and that's kind of the vibe that we have there. I'm not going to forget you, tea lovers.
I know, I was going to mention, you can't forget the tea lovers. There's one right there.
Right here. I am taking chamomile right now because my nerves are bad. But
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk that's in line with everything that I've it complements your brand. It's it markets your brand. It carries it into the world. It's a physical object. And just having that object, like the thing that I would cite that I know is the wonderful mug with the crown.
Oh my goodness, that's like our bestseller, the QOE mug.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, everybody loves that mug.
So I completely identify that with you and with Cocoamade, and so it's just a physical representation of a virtual brand. So that's I think that's a pretty awesome thing. And so do you want to talk about your amazing growth on Instagram?
Well, you know what? I will talk about that because that was unexpected. Hold on. Let me get this lipstick off my teeth because you guys ain't going to talk about me later on. Okay, so... I
don't have that problem, so... Not today, anyway. I don't know.
It was unexpected, honestly. Like, I'm still kind of like floored by it. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, wow, so they really like this? Mm-hmm. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm just appreciative though for, everybody that comes and sees the value in the content that we produce. Because
Mhm.
it's not about just getting followers. Like I want people to come and stay because they really value the content,
Sure.
you know. So, it just, I'm just floored by it, to be honest. I'm happy, I'm, thankful, grateful, and just, appreciative. That's all I can really say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next, or what do you see? What's 2019 look like for you and Cocoamade? To
You
the degree
know,
that you can share.
okay, to the degree that I can share. Well,
Yeah.
we have
We all
a
have
lot
secrets.
to, yeah, can't tell you everything.
Right,
Jeez.
right, right.
Uh, no, but we have a lot of interest in people that want some help with starting their own businesses.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
we're actually going to start up a Cocoa Academy where we're going to do like a
Wonderful.
few little, yeah, like a few little, give some people some ideas and things, and share pretty much everything that we've learned, so other people can do, their thing as well.
Would that be
Um,
like a digital thing or an in-person thing, or what do you think?
it's going to be like a webinar courses.
Fair enough,
So
yeah.
I'm going to include like a lot of video, but a lot of written too. I kind of asked people to see like what, which way they learned better. A lot of people
Mm-hmm,
were like most video, so that's probably where it's going to lead to.
mm-hmm.
Um, and also not in 2019, I don't think, but maybe more in 2020, we're looking into hosting some actual meetups and things like
Awesome,
that. Like, so and we still have coffee talks too. So, you know,
awesome.
maybe I can get you in on one of our
Oh,
coffee talks.
absolutely. I would be honored. I would love to be there. I'll be there.
Right?
If I'm not jetting somewhere, haha.
Yeah,
I
if you're not
definitely
like
will be there. Absolutely.
on one of your many trips.
Yeah, I seem
Uh,
to be traveling more, so, but yeah, anyway.
oh. But yeah, that's pretty much, where we're at right now. And just I don't know, just enjoying the ride right now. Just
Excellent.
enjoying.
Excellent. Okay, well, anything else you'd like to add before we close, or maybe just a call to action for people who are watching?
Just thanks for stopping by. Make
Yes, thank
sure
you.
that you stop by the gift shop as well. Hang out over there, and if you see anything you like, definitely grab it. And join in the conversations. All of our posts are meant for open conversation, so be sure to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. If you
Okay.
have any questions, are you going to put this in?
Yes,
On,
this is live right now, but it will become an
okay.
IGTV video so people can watch it, and there'll be a link. So in that way you can share it or do whatever you want. It's
Yeah,
it's
then I can.
definitely 50% yours, absolutely.
Well, I didn't get an
Literally.
opportunity to answer questions or things like that. So if anybody has questions, you can comment them. I think even when this is closed or whatever, and then, I'll get back to you.
Yes, likewise. If definitely, if you're looking for inspiration, you're a woman in tech, a woman in business, a person in business, and you want some high value inspiration and motivation in the business day, Vee is your first stop, I believe. And if you would like any brand advisement, helping or figuring out how to tell your story, how to make that work for you, how to meet business goals, Bespoke would be happy to talk to you too. So only a DM away for either of us. And it's just been a delight. Thank you so much, Vee.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, and I will see you in the real world soon.
If I ever see you again.
No, you'll see me. You'll see me. Unless is there anything else you want to say? I mean, we don't have to, you're good?
I just want to say thanks again to you for having me and for all of the information and helpful, like all of the tidbits of pieces that you've helped me with to just really kind of put this together and really hone in what it is that I do. Because, I mean, I was kind of out there before and didn't really kind of get this thing until you kind of really reeled me in and helped me kind of put this all together.
Oh, that's very kind. I can't take a lot of that credit, but I really appreciate your saying that. Thank you so much. It's all you, really. I mean, you're amazing.
Come on.
Okay. I want to make you cry. Anyway.
Don't do it. Do you know it took me like a whole 40 minutes to get this together?
I know. Okay. We better shut off now before the tears start rolling. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for joining, and have a wonderful day. Bye, Vee.
Bye.